Hello everybody and welcome to another installment of the NASCAR Pokemon Cup Series right here on Pichu, London. We're here live in Twin Ring, Motegi for the first of 3 races here in Japan during the World NASCAR Pokemon Cup Series World Tour. The Rising Sun 500 presented by Arai Helmets. This is again, like I said, the first of 3 races it's going to be held in Japan. The wonderful, wonderful Japan. Next race after this is Tokyo World Raceway. You guys probably are awfully familiar with that. It had a wild finish in there, so that's why we're turning there after this race. And then it's dual races here at Suzuka Circuit. It'll be dual races at Suzuka. That'll be following those. But first here at Twin Ring Motegi, a track. We've been here all 3 seasons. We've been there in all 3 seasons, and every season it has produced a wonderful finish. First season I think was won by Pichu. The second season Aaron Williams won it Aaron Williams won last season's race at Motegi, and that led him to a championship. We'll see if which driver's victory lane which driver winning here in Motegi could lead to a championship. That could be possible. So like last season, we will see. You'll have to wait and see. On the pole today, we have the 10 of Marshall Race. He's already won this season already in Rushmore earlier. On the outside is a one who hasn't won this season, Steve Pollard, looking to get that. Starting third is the 27 of Charles Sanford, again another driver that hasn't won, looking to win. And fourth is the 21 of Jordan Davis on his lucky 21 scheme today. That scheme led him to 3 victories this season, tied for the most this season with Aaron Williams. He's looking for a 4th on that same scheme. And starting 5th is the 56 Tim Freilich, and 6th is the 26 Luke Walker. Neither of them have wins. The 7th is the 33 of Nicole Williams, and the 8th is the 93 of Mary Cole. Cole has won already at Higgs Cliff. Williams has not. 9th is the 22 Abby Sachs, already won at Daytona Beach. And rounding out the top 10, the 55 of Joey Murphy. Won one of the duels at Eldora a couple of weeks ago. He won one of the duels at Eldora. The other winner was Jacob Lawler, one of 2 wins for him this season. And the other came at Castle Gorge. And rounding out is Gene Sanford in 42nd. And last winner, Rohit Vedarvu in the 9, who won the first World Tour race at Brazil, Rio, is going to start 28th. And the other winner, Alan Smith, starts 32nd. He won the last race in Australia's Hidden Valley. Boy, that was a disaster of a race. Hoping this time it'll be a lot more cleaner than before. So here we go. Without further ado, let's hear those famous words in motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines!
Cars are rolling off the track. And I see no one is having any problems. So we're going to start this off well. Here we go, 30 laps here at Twin Ring Motegi. We've raced here since Season 1, one of the few tracks that has made it through 3 seasons of the Pokemon Cup Series. And you're probably going to see why. Here we go, Marshall Race going to take us to the green to start our Japanese tour in the NASCAR Pokemon Cup Series World Tour. And the green flag is out. We're underway at Twin Ring Motegi. Here comes Charles Sanford going for the lead already. On the very first turn, he got a good start. He's going to contest the lead already. And this is where most wrecks happen because those drivers tend to get a little bumpy each other on those turns. But Tim Freilich is going to go for the lead as well. Freilich on the bottom. Here comes the 4th turn. Who will be leading the stripe? Bumper to bumper. Nicole Williams already spun. And Tim Freilich leads to the caution by inches. And we see Nicole Williams spinning out on the first caution of the day. No wonder why we stayed here for all 3 seasons, because they could get a little bumpy on the start-finish line. That final turn there decides who wins the race. almost always. Here's what happened. Abby Sachs and Nicole Williams. Look at that. GoDaddy buddies spinning each other out. George Rourke gets a piece of the 33. Steve Pollard got a piece as well. And another big pileup behind them is Mason Wood. Pichu gets clobbered. Chris Dollarton. Jake Williams. And I think last year's winner... No, it's Dylan Young getting a clip. I thought it was... Yeah. And I think last year's winner here at Twin Ring, Aaron Williams got a bit of damage from that. Yikes. So the two winners at Motegi got a bit of damage in the first caution. Wonder how that'll affect them later. A little bit of four-wide commotion there. Look at this. They're just clobbering four-wide. They're sandwiching each other in 3 to 4 wide situation, and that's not a good track to go 3 or 4 wide even. I mean, look at this. That's a big mess. Wow. They've got to get together. They're separating, so thankfully will not cause a wreck, but my goodness. Tim Freilich by inches just barely got through Charles Sanford through that caution flag. That was an incredible race. Hopefully we get to see that on the final lap, because that will be exciting. It's the first probably of many. And don't worry, there'll be a lot more of those to come. And despite a wreck that had few people, that had a lot of drivers involved, well, whoa. How did these guys still end up on the road? This is not good. Well, at least we only have about 2 laps left of caution, so they can pretty much... I don't know what they're doing back there. These guys are having trouble or something trying to find the line. I don't know. It's really... I really don't know. I hope they set... I hope really... Wow. 25th and 41st, they couldn't find a good line, and wow. It just makes a big mess. Bill Flickinger, by the way, we just got word he has just retired from this race, and I thought there wasn't going to be a retiree. Bill Flickinger had a problem, and I guess he has retired, so there goes so much for that. Anyway, everyone's got back in line, thankfully. Nicole Williams has to take a pit stop. She was the victim of the first caution, and that's not a good race for her, so not a good night for her. And despite spinning out the 33, Marshall Race is still in 4th. The leader, though, at the stripe is Tim Freilich, followed by Charles Sanford, Abby Sachs, Race, and Jordan Davis, the top 5. Here we go. The green will be out here again at Twin Ring. What will racing be provided here? I do apologize because my really crappy keyboard is not working well up to par today. Green flag is out again. Wow. And Tim Freilich got a good start. Really good start from Charles Sanford. It's Motegi though. The lines can get easily. They could easily catch up if they have right drafting help. Oh, a big battle between the 6. Zach Flickinger on the bottom line as his brother Bill retired today. Here they come towards the 4th turn. Gotta be careful that 4th turn, because if they hit the wall, who knows what would happen. And they got through that cleanly. As Charles Sanford trying to close in on Tim Freilich. Trying to get revenge on the 56 for passing him on the first lap. Nicole Williams, a lap car. She's right in the middle of the leaders. She just got out of pit road, and she might be in the middle of the leaders if they catch up to her. Oh boy, I wonder how this is going to affect the leaders. No, not at all. Doesn't affect her. She immediately goes down to pit road. I thought they would held up a lot of the leaders, but just a fluke. Just a minor fluke. And here comes Sanford trying to catch up to Freilich. He's closing in quickly. Very quickly. He's just got to find the right move, right time to make the move. Sorry, never mind, that was phone. I don't know why that rang, but... Sorry, never mind. And here comes Sanford. Can he do the move? Can he make it? I don't think he's gonna stick it yet. Got a long way to go. Let's go on board with Sanford. On board camera with Sanford, and he had to back off a bit just to avoid a spin. And we're approaching the 10th lap here at Twin Ring Motegi. Lost a bit of a second there. That might be a costly move in trying to pass him. Oh, he's trying desperately to find any move possible, an opening, hopefully. Hopefully trying to find an opening soon. And Freilich is just getting faster though, for some reason. I don't know, Freilich is just getting a little faster than the 27. Yeah, a little slightly faster from him, and he's doing well. He's doing really well, trying to protect that line. Not trying to make anybody pass at him as much as possible. And for some reason, this feels like the least passiest Motegi this season. Oh boy. Lack of passing there, and that's what I really don't like. Nicole Williams going to pit road for the umpteenth time. Luke Walker trying to make a pass stick. He's going to have a little trouble though. He's a long shot and he doesn't do it. Doesn't do it, but we're close to halfway point, folks. If there's any hope of them passing left, it may be now. They're going like about under 100 miles per hour. Don't know why that's the case. I guess they've slowed down the drafting to avoid more cautions. And it's not been working out for the big racing fans, like making passes. Freilich is still dominating this race. He's got no challenge from Sanford, but there might be a green pit stops on the way, and that could set up the leader. Oh boy. This is going to be one tough race for the 27 to pass. Had a chance to pass before and he can, and now his slow speed won't allow him to. I just feel he is a little closer, but he can't do it. I don't know. That fourth turn must have affected his rhythm or something. And it's, wow, look at that. It's slow speeds of 111 miles. You'd think it'd be a lot faster at a track like this. Apparently not. Little passing between Justin Williams and Lily Erickson. At least someone made it work. And at least the one made it work as well. They made it work. Oh, here they come. If they spin out, that'll cause another caution. We don't want that, do we? 15 to go here in Motegi. Tim Freilich has just been dominating this race. Here comes Rohit Vedarvu. Can he make a move? No, Pichu just shuts his door. Nice block by Pichu there. Oh, whoa, we got a battle for second between Avi Sachs and Charles Sanford. Sachs trying to get the faster line. He'll get it. And you know what's weird? Avi Sachs won at Daytona Beach and Freilich was leading the final lap at that same track. He just had a problem somewhat and he lost that race. Now Freilich's going to try to win this for himself. And Avi Sachs just going for a second win this season here at Motegi. Charles Sanford trying desperately to make a pass on the second spot again so he can try again. Tim Freilich is just pulling away, using that to his advantage. 14 to go here at Twin Ring. And they've gotten a little faster. Slightly. No lap car inside. John Radican's the biggest lap car to look out for, and he's not even close to the start-finish line. Here they come towards lap 18. And it's going to be one heck of a race when we might get pit stops. Don't know if there's going to be green flag pit stops in the middle We'll have to see. And a battle position here as 51 and the 14.8 incline is dropping down below the top 10. That might not be good. Those guys know how to work it, how to work the rare chances of passing. And they did it well. Now they're taking advantage of the 8 incline. Little miscue there. Rod Houston trying to do so here. Whoa, a little bump. Trying to help from draft from Aaron Williams. He's still got the draft. He's still got it. He's got it. And that'll knock the 14 out of the top 10. Some damage in his car. We're approaching 11 to go for Tim Freilich, and he's just been hanging on so far here at Twin Ring. Haven't seen a race like this in Twin Ring ever. We've seen a lot of wrecks at Twin Ring, but a more calmer race, not really in the case. But hopefully Tokyo will be slightly better. At least we've had a clean run instead of those wrecks. Last season I think we had a lot of wrecks in that race, and it was wreck fest as almost every race. Boy, was it a messy season. That was a messy, great, but wonderful season. Yet the top 5 pulled away, and now it's down to 5 drivers competing for the win. How weird is that? So unusual that there's only 5 drivers compete for the win, and I think the caution is out, and it is. The caution's out. No wonder why we only have 5 drivers in that line. The caution came out. The 17 gets some damage. Oh boy, there's only going to be a few laps left to make their moves. I mean, where did this happen? It happened with Scott Ferguson, the 47. That was the cause of the caution. I told you that fourth and final turn, decides who wins most of the time. And this one, Scott Ferguson gets clipped by Aaron Williams near the start-finish line. Then he held up a lot of drivers in that line. Seth Cole gets a piece, and the rest of them just try to drive them off, and that was the caution. And Mason Wood got a clipping of that, so hold on, I gotta see if Mason Wood got a piece of the 47 or something. I don't know, because he was in the pits. Oh wow, it was a different wreck altogether. And Ferguson did clip somebody. John McNamara, Dylan Young get held up on the back, and Mason Wood went full speed ahead to Dylan Young. So did Pollard, Rourke, and Radican. They all get held up back there. Not where you want to be at all. And no way they're going to be pitting because it's only 5 to go. Why would they pit at this point? Oh, I think they might have pitted, but I didn't see it. But oh well. Ah well. Williams and Wood are down a lap, but there's less than 5 to go, so they're not going to be a factor in the leaders. Mason Wood has just retired. Nicole Williams, don't know, 6 to go. She's in the pits again. She's had a tough day for her, and she's not doing so great. Either way, she's assured of a 41st place finish regardless, but again, not a good day. There'll be 6 to go when they hit the stripe. 6 laps to go here at Twin Ring Motegi. And Tim Freilich has just been dominant since the first lap. He took the pass away from the pole setter. Marshall raced dropped down to 6, and now we'll see if Freilich can hold on Sachs for 6 more laps. Here we go, folks. We're going to get green here at Twin Ring. And the green is out again at Twin Ring. Freilich got a good start again. They're going a little slow, by the way, but oh well, they're trying to avoid most wrecks as possible. And here it comes, and now they'll be approaching 5 to go. The next flag ends the race. 5 laps to go. Here we go at Twin Ring. And Avi Sachs trying to pull off to the top 2. It looks like it could be only a 2-car battle, but the 56 just been holding on so far. Tim Frelick just holds on a lot. And the 56, look at that, a big gap in the lead over Avi Sachs. Unless if they decide to pit. 4 to go here at Twin Ring. The next flag ends the race. Now the next flag will end the race. And Frelick's hoping for that one more caution flag as Bale's pitting. Oh no, this could be a sign. This could be a sign. We'll see. How interesting will that be if they pitted with less than 5 to go? Charles Sanford moving to second again. He finally gets second. He might have a run for the lead. Oh, he had a run for the lead. I think he might have it. 3 to go here at Twin Ring. He's waited for this a long time. He's looking to make a move. And he will make the move. Unbelievable. After Frelick dominated for most of the day and Sanford completes the pass. He finally waited patiently, and Frelick is heartbroken again. Sachs is going to go for second, and this race has just gotten more interesting as Sachs trying to go for the lead too. 2 to go at Twin Ring. They're slowing down to pit. Now they're pitting. Now there's green flag pit stops. The question is, will any of them make it on fuel? Sanford trying to hold on, and the caution is out. Doesn't matter anyway, the caution is out, and the race is over, and Sanford, unless if he pits, might hold on. Wow! The caution came out, and I didn't see the caution flag wave when they passed the start-finish line. And I thought I saw caution lights, and wow, there it is, the caution is out. Caution is out just when they hit the stripe. See them? Yep, there it is. They've just waved the caution flag. Just when the 56 pitted. Oh, and I see why. I see why the caution came out. Jake Williams missed his stall and clips the pit wall. Yikes. That's really unlucky. And they just going for green flag pit stops and the caution came out. Wow, what a weird finish, and it was just such wrong timing for the 56 to pit and a stunner. He might not even finish in the top 10. The question is, will any of them make it on speed and fuel? They're approaching the white flag lap with 1 to go. Pit stops are open, but none of them are taking it. And they just gone through green flag pit stops, and then the caution came out. And wow, and they're going to have to try. They're going to have to stretch it out, maintain their speed, and stretch out that way. Let's see if Sanford chooses to pit. If he doesn't, he'll be declared the winner here at Twin Ring, and that would be really cool. He is not going to pit. And off the final turn on a wild and stunning finish at Twin Ring Motegi, Charles Sanford will win it here to start off the Japan Tour of the NASCAR Pokemon Cup Series World Tour. Charles Sanford back in victory lane, his first win of the season. He had 2 wins left. I think he had 1 or 2 wins last season. Now he has won in 2 straight seasons. How about that? And where did the 56 finish? In 35th. So he pitted at the wrong time. A heartbreaker for 56 again. He ran out of fuel in the middle, couldn't stretch it out. So a boring race turns into a stunning finish in Motegi. I never knew what happens, but oh wow. We got a winner. Charles Sanford wins it. Avi Sachs, Jordan Davis, Luke Walker, Marshall Racer, top 5, Joey Murphy, Hayden Klein, Mary Cole, Rod Houston, and Jacob Lawler, the top 10. And here's the rest of the field below. And now I know Motegi wasn't as fun as it used to be, but at least we had some kind of memorable finish and an unexpected turn of events. Charles Sanford waited at the perfect time to make a pass on Freilich. I think Freilich was in the middle of running out of fuel, but he did make the pass and he got the win. And now he gets to go to pit lane and go to victory lane to celebrate a Motegi. Don't worry guys, Japanese Super Fun continues as our next race will be at Tokyo World Raceway. And remember that race? We had a wild last lap finish. Hopefully we'll be the same will be here. So hope you guys stick around and we will see you later.